Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. So we are reacting to a song called the Ballroom Blitz. I believe it's a live performance as well by Sweet. So it's a band that I've never heard of before. So this is interesting to discover this. And thank you so much, Deeper Dives, for requesting this. And let's go.
So hard living with the things you do to me. Oh no, my dreams are getting so strange. I'd like to tell you everything I see.
Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one.
Oh, yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening, but the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and they turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I want the money, and it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz.
Reaching out for something, touching nothing's all I ever do. Oh, I softly call you over. When you appear, there's nothing left of you.
Now the man at the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's one. She could kill you with a wink of her eye.
Oh, yeah, it was electric, so frantically hectic, and the band started leaving, 'cause they all stopped breathing. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I don't know what you will turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening, and the music was soothing, and they all started grooving. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wonder what you will turn into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz, ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. Yeah, it's the ballroom blitz.
Yeah. Yo, that was so good. That was so good. You know what I really love though? The vocal capabilities. The vocal capabilities of this song was insane. First of all, the main guy. Wait, let me just get some let me get the context up first, and we can really have a look at the names and that. But yeah, the vocal capabilities of the main guy, or all of them actually, Wow. The Ballroom Blitz was inspired by a real-life 1973 bottling incident where the band was driven off stage by an unruly crowd in Kilmarnock, Scotland. Oh my god. They're British though, aren't they? I would think so. Maybe. Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, these guys, first of all, he started, the main singer, the lead singer, this guy, he started so like low with his voice. It was really nice. And I do think there was some harmonies going on there. And he did look like he was miming. So potentially there was already something on his voice. I mean, if I'm wrong, then it's just like, yeah, I can't lie. He does look like he's miming. But I don't say that as a negative thing. I'm just saying a lot of people mimed back then, didn't they? Especially on like live shows and stuff like that. Live recordings especially. But you can still hear like there's something sort of like maybe a harmony, like a double on his voice. Like they've recorded his main vocals. And then like there's something on his voice that is giving that like bass to his voice. So I really like those moments when he was singing kind of lower and a bit deeper. Sick, really good. And then this guy comes in and like it just sets the different tone. Like the main singer starts, and then this guy comes in with like his mad vocals, like sorry. Hello.
Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl.
He's so good at what he does. He's so expressive. Oh, it's the sun. Like, but it's like there's a projection. There's a projection there. Like to be able to do that loudly, and obviously he's going up and down, but it's not like it's not off pitch. Like he's not just doing it to do it, like type thing. Like he's still in control of his voice and where his voice is going. So that in itself is why I say the vocal capability, because they're not just kind of going, they're not just doing some madness into the mic for the sake of it. Like you can definitely tell that like they are in control of their vocals and their range and where they take it. And yeah, I really like what did I say? How did I call it? Yeah, the character. He's got so much character in his voice and personality, and I feel like it adds to the whole vibe of the song, you know. The fact that it's based on real life as well. Like, you know, they were driven off stage. Literally, that's what I was literally about to say. It captures the chaotic energy of that night becoming, yeah. So it captures the chaotic energy. You can definitely tell, like, in his voice, he has that character. He has the personality, of like, yeah, it's just really good. Like the capabilities, I don't know, it's like shaky, but it's not out of control shaky. It's actually intentional shakiness, which is quite cool to see. And then as soon as he does his like character personality, he sets the tone for then the lead singer to do his madness of like,
Oh yeah, it's like lightning. Everybody was frightening.
so he has a really nice tone to his voice. So even when he sings low and like this, like with a bit more projection and a bit loudness and like on a higher octave, like really good, man.
Oh yeah, it's like lightning.
He thinks she's the passionate one.
Oh yeah, it's like lightning.
And I don't know if they've added like echo onto this mic here.
Girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one.
Yeah, defo, yeah. So there's defo like been things added to the mics or post edit or however they did it. There's definitely been things added, but I feel like it still adds, like obviously they haven't, like that doesn't take away from their vocal capabilities. It's just added something extra to the vibe, because I feel like even if they did it without the echo, yeah, it might not add that kind of like, but he's still got that already present in his voice, which is, I don't know if what the thought process was of like adding the reverb, adding the echo, adding the whatever they added to the main vocalist's voice. But it could potentially have motivated them to add that. But I think it, like I said, like their vocal capabilities are there present already without, you know, that. And I feel like a lot of artists back then, they did already have those capabilities themselves. It's only really, obviously they have production softwares, I'm assuming, at this time and stuff. They could add these like effects and things like that, but it wasn't, that was a secondary thing. Do you know what I mean? That wasn't like the main thing that like what's motivating them, if that makes, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, and then as soon as this guy like does his like like adds, it almost like he starts off slow, the main vocalist, and like really low and just like he's just singing, and then it then brings the chaos in of like that chaotic, probably reenacting what happened on that stage that time when they got kicked off. So that was kind of cool. And then I loved, also one thing I didn't say actually, I really loved at the start how he checked in with the band. He was like, how are you guys, like, and they all had a moment to kind of speak and do that. And obviously depending on the show, sometimes like each band member gets like a solo or whatever, like potentially. I haven't seen it on these kind of performances, but you know, whenever I'm at a gig or I do a gig or like I'm there watching like someone's gig, there's always a moment where we like to appreciate the band members and kind of say like have a little solo. But it's just really nice that he acknowledged them and like made everybody known to the audience and like check in with them. I like that little just those little nuances kind of show a lot, they reveal a lot about the unison and like the energy between band members and like the camaraderie. I think that was the word I was looking for, but the cohesiveness, the connectedness between the band members, and I like that. So yeah, vocal capability is crazy. The shaky tones of the voice, like, it's just fantastic. And I love this bit. I really like that bit as well. The tone of his voice is gorgeous. What else did I say? Yeah, the drum patterns was really cool. I just love the whole, and then obviously the change, Ballroom, Blitz, like it switches it up. Like you have like the momentum where it's dum dum, where he's singing and then the bits where it's like, it is quite a chaotic song, but it's very, you can tell there's a lot of strategy and it's very well thought out in terms of when the chaos comes in, then when they run it back and go back to his low voice and kind of bring it back to calmness, and then it kind of goes up again and then it goes down again. So it's like, it's really, really well thought out, really nicely structured. And yeah, the harmonies on that bit though, let's just go back and listen to them harmonies, because that was nice. And to do harmonies as well, like, it's not easy, you know.
The back said everyone attack and they turned it to a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I don't know what you will turn it to a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
Especially when like the one of them's like got quite a shouty voice and it's like there's a lot of expression and projection. To do harmonies alongside that is quite, yeah, you have to have an amazing musical ear to be able to stay in your lane in terms of what note you're singing in a harmony. So that's something as a singer I'm still learning myself. So whenever I see like harmonies being done well like this, it's always very like inspiring. Because I know like as a singer how actually difficult it is to do that, you know. So yeah, and I really loved the solo. Let me see if I've got the right time. 3:36 I think it was that. The solo was really nice. So great. Now it's just so good, like the beat, the band, the progression of it. Like, I mean, what instruments were they playing? So they had like obviously they had the main guitar, they had the bass. I wonder if I heard any of the bass. Let me have a little listen.
There's nothing left from you.
Now the man in the back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's fun, and she could kill you with a wink of her eye.
I just love why it's so like magical and mystical, and it's like, yeah, they're almost like turning that experience and making it into a magical experience. Like, even though he's talking about like, whoa, like spooky, it's like a spooky effect. It's like, oh, even the girl in the back could like with a wink of an eye, like it's kind of like scary, but it's almost It's almost like it's really clever the way they've done it, because it's spooky, it's cool, it's fun, but it's also like comical as well. And that's not to say like what they're doing isn't really good, obviously, like very, very good, but it's just that personality and that character. It's kind of like, oh my God, it's like making a humor out of a situation that was probably quite like, I mean, I don't want to say traumatizing, but it was probably like not nice, obviously. You know what I mean? Like having to experience that as a, you know, like that's kind of mad to experience that as a band that you put so much effort and work into your music, and then like you just get like driven off stage by the crowd who you're hoping they're going to support you. It's quite mad, really. So I like the fact that they created a song out of it. It's like an empowering thing, and they're not letting that defer them from like creating music or continuing to perform. And it's like it's almost making a mockery out of like the people that, yeah, it's literally turning it onto them. And I don't know why the crowd was unruly, or like why the crowd was doing that, whether they like just didn't like them, or like I don't know, but who knows. But it's kind of like, yeah, it's revenge, you could say, in like a positive way, because it's like I'm showing you my vocal capabilities, but I'm also taking the mick out of you. Which I kind of like, which is quite funny. Like I do want to have a little look at the lyrics as well, actually, because I think some of the lyrics were making me laugh. Like, so yeah, well, it's been getting so hard living with the things you did to me. My dreams are getting so strange. I'd like to tell you everything I see. Wow. Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her because she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening and the music was soothing. Oh, see, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, that is. And they all started grooving. And the man at the back said, everyone attack. Wow. And it turned into a ballroom blitz. Boy, I want to warn you, it'll turn into a ballroom blitz. I'm reaching out for something, touching nothing's all I ever do. Oh, I softly call you over. When you appear, there's nothing left of you. Now the man in the back is ready to crack as he raises his hand to the sky, and the girl in the corner is everyone's mourner. She could kill you with a wink of an eye. That line made me laugh, especially the way he sung it. It was like, yeah, it was almost like adding that spooky vibe. But yeah, oh yeah, it was electric, so frantically hectic, and the band started leaving because they all stopped breathing. Wow. Yeah, that sounds deep, man. Like, it sounds really like, it sounds traumatizing, the way that they're speaking about it in the lyrics. But I love that everybody was frightening and the music was soothing. I really love that bit, because it's like, that's, yeah, it's weird. I always find that strange when band, or like the crowds act weird. I just find it really weird. Like, I don't understand why. Like, if you don't like the band, just leave, innit? Like, why'd you have to be like chaotic? I don't understand that. It just makes no sense to me, but who knows. Yeah, both scary and exciting, so definitely, yeah, I'm intrigued to know, like, yeah. Okay. The term Blitz is a nod to World War II air raid, signifying a sudden violent attack or a chaotic. Okay, the word Blitz is kind of like, yeah. Wow, the band was forced to flee during a live performance in Scotland after the audience began throwing bottles and spitting at them, which inspired. Why? Like, I really want to know more. Like, what is going? Like, why? Riot. I really want to understand, because it's like, why do human beings act like this? What motivated Ballroom Blitz incident? Wow, I can't spell. Oh gosh, guys. The British glam rock offstage motivations for the crowd's aggression. Okay, outlandish appearance. Okay. Yeah, I would say back in the day, they probably got a lot of hate for that. Just being like wearing makeup, I guess, as men is probably, you know, back then seen as. I mean, even now it's still seen as like controversial for whatever reason. The band was pioneering the glam rock look, featuring eyeshadow, glitter, and wild costumes, which shocked the Scottish audience. Genre mismatch. The audience likely expected a different style or were unaccustomed to the flamboyant image coupled with the band's loud rock sound. Jealousy, cultural difference. Guitarist Andy Scott speculated that the locals were either jealous or that the band's look was too much for the hot-blooded men of Killy. Yeah, that's interesting. It potentially, but yeah, if anybody knows, like, feel free to comment down below as well. Like, educate me a little bit if Google or what I've searched is wrong information. But yeah, thank you so much, Stupid Eyes, for requesting this. This was a great one to listen to. I really loved the motivation behind it. I feel like that's always, it's not just, it is always about the music, but it's always also about the inspiration and why artists write what they write. And so that's interesting to see the background and what motivated them to create this piece of art. And yeah, I love this one. Great vocals, great harmony, great band, and yeah, it was beautiful. So thank you so much, guys. If anybody else has any other requests, there is a link in my description box for you to send those over. If you like the vibe that I create, the way they analyze music, the way that I look at the vocals, the way that I look at the context behind the song and why it was created, obviously each song is different, so I kind of go based on an intuitive nudge and a spontaneous way to look into songs. Whatever I feel drawn to look into, I will do that. So if that's something that resonates with you and something you'd like, then feel free to like and subscribe if you feel called to. But other than that, thank you so much for joining. I'm really grateful, and till next time, bye.